Okay. Is it working? All right, all right. Oh, someone's in there. Hey, person in the chat. Oh, never mind. If you are here, let me know if the audio is okay. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Art Book Addiction here. We're here with a little impromptu stream. Hold on, let me get my things in order. This is kind of just a spur of the moment thing. And there we go. Okay, now. There we go. Okay. So I'm playing Resident Evil 0 right now, and you know I just wanted to do like a little stream, and also like be able to maybe address some things right with my channel right now. But yeah, you know we're just gonna hang out right and do a little Resident Evil 0 right. I'm not going into a gaming, you know, channel. Don't even worry about that. Okay, right. This is just for fun, right? And you know, it's just one of those moments where I'm just like, you know what, like, I kind of want to stream, so let's do a little stream. Let's see. No. Library. Yeah, you know, come enjoy and hang out. Hopefully we'll get some humans in the chat in a bit. Okay. So yeah, RE0, dude, I freaking love this game, man. This game is fantastic. Well, it's not like, you know, compared to the other REs, it's not that good. But I think it's one of my favorites. You know what I mean? Not like favorite, but like it's like definitely one that I enjoy, you know, because I do like the RE remake style of gameplay, the first one. So having this one is a nice change to that, and you know, and I like Billy, I like Rebecca, you know. I think the game is really cool. It kind of has different mechanics. Hold on, things are already going wrong. I have to deal with my cat. Okay. All right, we are back. But yeah, you know, I wanted to be able to use the stream to maybe also talk about the status of my channel right now, and it's nothing wrong or anything bad. It's just as of late, doing reviews, like art book reviews, has been difficult, right? And it's basically like the environment that I'm in right now. It's very noisy, right? And like it gets in the way of recording, right? There's always like interruptions. There's a construction, like a big construction job happening on the other side of the neighborhood, right? And like every morning when I would record, I hear that bullshit, right? So recording has been difficult in general, right? But you know, eventually I'd like to get back to it. I don't think that doing a weekly review is really advisable anymore. I would really push myself to do weekly reviews, and you know, my videos are hours and hours long, right? And you know, sometimes it's just too much of a commitment to do, right? And when I start the commitment, I want to keep to it. You know what I mean? But it's just frankly quite too much, right? So I need to be able to focus on other things that I'm doing right now, right? But yeah, if there's a lack of reviews, I'm sorry, right? That's, I'm also running out of art books, right? I don't want to give excuses, but that's just the way it is, right? Another thing is, what do you call it? So you've probably been seeing in my videos a lot more like news stuff, right? And I kind of want to shift the channel in that direction, right? It seems like a lot of people are engaging with that. People want to start the dialogue, right? And basically, I just want to become the anti-AI art voice, right? And I think that's cool. You know what I mean? I think that's a cool way for the channel to go. You know what I mean, right? And it gives me the opportunity to address things quickly and make shorter videos that can one maybe do better because of their shorter length, and also talk about something that I am very against myself, right? And like nobody really, I feel like there's not that much of a dialogue on like YouTube about it. You know what I mean? So I think that's definitely something that I would be interested in doing, right? So expect more art news stuff, right? Like I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I think it's fun. You know what I mean? It's quick. It's easy, right? And it does well, right? So like sometimes it's better to go in the direction with less resistance. You know what I mean? But yeah. So let's see what else. What else? Sorry, it's hard to think and Resident Evil at the same time sometimes. You know what I mean? But yeah, so if there's this channel is not like huge or anything, so it's not gonna be like like, oh no, like you've changed, you know what I mean? I know you guys are probably very understanding, or like could just be straight up just apathetic to it, like whatever, do what you want with your channel, right? And I will basically. But yeah, the reviews are getting a little too much to do basically. So I want to open things up, and I want to create different kinds of content, right? I was thinking of doing maybe some like art history stuff, right? Maybe explore some or maybe just like some crazy stories that have happened to artists. The artist journey, I think, will stay. You know what I mean? But I want to have some variability to my content, right? Yeah. Okay. Chemical scent. Okay. But yeah, in terms of just like like direction of channel and shit, like that's about it, right? Oh, fucking bitch. Yeah, so I want to try some things, I want to. Oh fuck! I fucked myself. Oh. Okay, there we go. Wow. Yeah, he put me in caution, or orange caution rather. Okay, we got this beautiful little health kit right here. But yeah. Ooh, whatever. I don't think you guys care. You're not gonna read this. But yeah, I just want to take the channel in a different direction. You know what I mean? So the art book phase was fun. I'm not saying it's gone forever. In fact, I might be able to finish a review for next week, right? So they're still going to be around, right? It's just going to be far sparser than before, right? Like I don't want to give you the impression that they're gone forever or that they are going to be in a semi-frequent basis, right? It's just I'm kind of keeping it in a fluid system. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So I need time to kill the leech man. Yeah. But enough about that, dude. Let's talk about RE0, dude. This game, beautiful. Okay, this game is like has held up so well, right? Like I honestly, it looks more like a 360 title than a what do you call it, GameCube title. You know what I mean? Like it looks really good for what it is. And especially with the remake, the game looks. Hold on. I gotta concentrate. I get all three. There we go, perfect. Yeah, RE0, I think it's held up really well. Same thing with the RE remake, right? I think they hold up really well. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna use up my shells with the hunters later on. Whew. But yeah, we'll play for, you know, maybe an hour, 2 hours, right? We'll see how this goes. I've been going through this game pretty fast, so we actually might just finish the game by the end of the stream. Who knows? Like, I guess this is all just fluid, right? Okay. So we want to go to... Well, we have the stripping agent. No, combine. So we want to send this down to Billy. This way. Yeah, I think RE0 definitely has like this really special place in my heart, dude, right? Oh, fucking bitch. There we go. Because it's the only game with these specific mechanics, and there's a lot of people who like are like they kind of shit on this game. They're like, dude, this game, whatever, dude, you know, like, and like, I kind of get it. Like, I would give this game like a 7.5, right? But it's a 7.5 that I really enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, there's just something like, I don't know. It's got a place in my heart. You know what I mean? Like, it has a mansion. You know what I mean? It has that really classic Resident Evil feel that, you know, the other REs don't really have. Because like once you hit Raccoon City, the whole vibe is different. It's like way more chaotic, right? These are this is like much more like self-contained. You know what I mean? Like the story is a lot smaller. Oh, did Billy get attacked? Well, he didn't get hurt, so it's good enough. Yeah, I think it really just has that classic Resident Evil feel. You know what I mean? That I'm not like, you know, I'm not one of those like, oh, dude, you know, like I only like the classic. I only play with tank controls, right? But I just you know, I like the mood of the game. There's something like oddly relaxing about being in a what is it called? in a mansion and there's zombies, you know, and there's like, you know, it's not like the city's falling apart and there's a nuke coming, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, you're alone in this place and you're stuck in a situation that's bad, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like that in itself is just a fun scenario, right? It feels more isolated. And with this game, you have Billy and Rebecca. So there's like a nice, like almost like buddy cop thing, you know, where it's like not buddy cop, but like, you know, this, you know, she's the cop, you know, he's the criminal, right? And then like they have completely different builds, so there's a nice like little dynamic, right? And I like that they don't go with like any kind of romance or anything, you know what I mean? But like there's the like there's a little arc, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of arc, which, you know, in most Resident Evils you don't really get to see with characters, so yeah. And I like Billy and Rebecca, you know what I mean? Like they're both great protagonists, right? The villain is kind of whatever, you know what I mean? He's cool, he's alright. He's not as memorable as the other Resident Evil villains, right? But I think the game makes up for that by just being a fun game, a nice, you know, ornate puzzle box, right? So yeah. No, don't go that way. I went that way on mistake, dude, and you get like, you get a door animation and an elevator animation. It takes like 3 years to come back down, dude. Such a waste of time. Like me coming back in here. Fucking Christ. Oh, you know why? I didn't open the door yet. Rebecca. Just shocking out. So yeah, I guess I'll leave this. Maybe I'll leave the stream up for like a week before, you know, unlisting it or putting it into, unlisting it and leaving it in a stream playlist, right? Because this is not, you know, again, this is just impromptu. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to open the door. Fucking, I'm having such brain farts, dude. You know, I can see why, like people when they're trying to commentate while playing a game, your brain just, like, your brain can't function as well when you're talking and doing something else. Here we go, button. Touch the button. Yeah. There he is, Mr. Leachman. Monsieur Leachman. Get my Molotovs out. Alright. Oh shit, dude, he's right here. Did you miss, Billy? Did you really miss? Did you really miss? Twice? Please tell me. No, they did miss. Dude, this has gone so awry. Just fucking die. I better not be in caution. No, okay. Thank God Billy's built like a fucking tank, dude. Okay. Okay. Get that. Yeah.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
See, you see the graphics, dude? They look like it's like 360, dude. It doesn't feel like a GameCube game. You know what I mean? Like even, and you know, all these the pre-recorded environments. You know, like, was this the last game to do it? Yeah, right. Because then after this was what's it fucking called? Veronica, Code Veronica. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the classic Resident Evil. Honestly, I wish there was like more games in this vein. You know what I mean? Like with the same engine, the same like design style. You know what I mean? Like they could have pumped out like another one. You son of a bitch! I should have just shot from down there. Okay. Get my leech. A little leechy right there. Oh, fuck. Oh, did he blow up? Yeah, dude. Rookie headshot. Alright. Wait. Is Rebecca? No, she's fine. She's doing well. But yeah, look at these backgrounds, dude. These are fantastic. Like, they hold up so well, dude. Like, yeah, they don't look like brand new, but like, you know, tell me that doesn't hold up. You know what I mean? Like, tell me that doesn't still look great. And like, you hear the music, like, come on, dude. That's Resident Evil. You know what I mean? Like, I still like the new games, right? I still like. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Like, I like the old and the new Resident Evil. You know what I mean? So, for me, it's always enjoyable. But yeah, what inspired me to play this game again was I was playing Dead by Daylight with some friends. No, fuck it. There you go. I was playing Dead by Daylight, and Rebecca is one of the characters you can play there, right? You have to buy her, right? And I caved and I spent like $5 to play her, right? But I'm like, whatever, it's $5. It's not that big of a deal. I try not to indulge in too many microtransactions in games in general, but you know, $5 is not too much of a spend, right? And yeah, playing her in that game made me go like, you know what, dude, I should just fucking play Resident Evil 0, you know? Like, this game does not get enough love, honestly. Like people bitch about Rebecca, like, oh, she's so weak, dude. And it's like, look at her, dude. I think she's like, is she like 20 in this game? She's like a fucking, she's like a toothpick, dude. You know, like look at her compared to Jill. Like Jill is like, you know, she's not like that much bigger of a build, but she is clearly like physically stronger. You know what I mean? Rebecca's the cute little, and she's a rookie too. You know what I mean? That adds to it, right? Like Leon. So it makes a compelling tale, dude. And the fact that, you know, if you think about it, she went through 2 mansion incidences back to back, right? She went from this mansion, okay, finished this entire game, and then boom, went into Resident Evil like 1, you know what I mean? Mansion. And had to deal with all that bullshit, you know what I mean? So that kind of like, you know, in my eyes, like levels her up, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of crazy, dude. Motherfucker. Oh wait. The room is right here. That's fine. Oh wait. Okay. It's good. We're good. We have room. Grab my little leech. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Let's see, and we're gonna pop it in. Yeah, this game, like, come on. Like, look at this. You know what I mean? That's scary, dude. That's spooky. You know what I mean? And not in, like, a, like, kind of, like, a jokey way. You know what I mean? And, I don't know. Oh, dude, speaking of spooky games, Callisto Protocol, I'm not excited about that game. There's something about it. I saw gameplay, right? Like, all the visuals look great. All the cinematics look cool. But when I saw, like, clips of the gameplay, it did not look that fun. So I'm very... No, it's okay. I'll just give him a little snack. I didn't lose any health from that. Alright, fucker. Yeah, see, Rebecca, she's so squishy, dude. She is the weak woman. Okay, but, you know, she gets through the incident and shows, like, she has a really a very strong strength of character. You know what I mean? Even though she's not physically big like fucking Billy. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, you know, like, in the mansion incident, the original, there was, like, a lot of STARS members alive to, like, help each other. And, you know what I mean? Like, and help survive the situation. In this situation, it's only Billy and Rebecca, so it's only two people. But because they're working together in tandem, they both survive. You know what I mean? In the first game, everyone is kind of like split up and doing their own thing, and they all get picked off one by one by the zombies or what have you, right? You know, I guess most of the people live, right? But, like, there's a good amount of people from what's up, Cthulhu? How's it going, man? Like I was saying, there's a lot of the STARS members from that team that died, and this team that also died, right? Dude, I have played Ragnarok, and I beat it, like, the other day. I beat it on like, Friday, right? That shit was so good, dude. Like, I'm like, wow. I was blown away. You know, I had my gripes here and there, right? But, like, this, like, it all went away once, like, I finished the story. Once I finished the story, I was like, all right, fucking, like, what can I even say, dude? You know, like, just fantastic, man. Like, I don't know. I'm still kind of like in the high of Ragnarok, dude. Like, incredible shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, I haven't seen a character, like, in video games. Oh my fucking god. Where did you even come from? He put me in orange, dude. Oh my god, this is actually really bad. Oh my god. This is really bad. I had to face off against the hunters. Oh my god, this is bad. But yeah, Ragnarok, so good, dude. Fan-fucking-tastic game, dude. But yeah. Okay, so back to Resident Evil. Yeah, there's something just really comforting about this game. And it's like, it's not like 100% easy, but it's not like that hard. It's not that demanding, right? But it's just kind of fun to move in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I just like being in a Resident Evil game sometimes. Like, I've always viewed these games as like a kind of like a Rubik's Cube. You know what I mean? Like, there's something really just fun to playing them, and, like, even if you know the puzzle, right? You're like, you know, you want to just re-experience it again. You know what I mean? Yeah. God, come on. Grab it. Oh, no, he did get up, motherfucker. No, no, you're blocking me. You're blocking me, sir. Okay. But yeah, dude, Ragnarok, fantastic, dude. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so don't worry about that. But like, in terms of my opinion, dude, so good. Dude, that's hard, man. Game of the year, like, because Elden Ring was like so good, right? And God of War was like fantastic, right? Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to choose. I think God of War is gonna win. Okay, one because it's more recent, and two because the story was so good, and like Kratos is now like the best protagonist ever in gaming in terms of like treatment. You know what I mean? And like his arc and like how he is as a character. So I think Ragnarok will take it. You know, I think like Elden Ring will take a lot of other awards, right, to kind of even it out. But Ragnarok will get Game of the Year, definitely, right? In my eyes, which is a better game? I can't really say. I can't really. That's such like they're so different from each other. You know what I mean? So I can't. Oh my fucking god. Okay. No, we can't. I gotta heal before we do this. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I do not know what you could say is better, but all I can say is like like this year's been really shitty. Okay, for a lot of reasons, right? But the games that came out this year definitely helped make the shit sandwich a little bit better. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And again, oh fuck. I need to kill those guys. I don't want to waste more ammo. Can I send a gun through this thing? Can I put the... Elden Ring has so much content though, like 200 plus hours. Yeah, but yes, I can't put it in there. But like Elden Ring didn't need to have this level of like acting and like a central narrative, right? And like being able to have like a cast where you have a bunch of characters that like they interact and they have like a chemistry and people have like character arcs and stuff like that. So in terms of like story, like Ragnarok has got it beat like easily, right? Like I like Elden Ring and its form of storytelling, but it's not very direct storytelling. You get what I'm saying, right? It's been more direct than the other Souls games, but in general, it is not like if you're talking about like just like plot versus plot, like Ragnarok wins, right? And I would say that the 40 hours in God of War is more meaningful and impactful than in Elden Ring, right? You know what I mean? So, what's up, Gabuda Ichamuda? Right? I'm probably fucking that up, whatever. But yeah, but see, Elden Ring is cool because of its breadth of gameplay and like the world that it created, right? But God of War also did that. You know what I mean? So it's dude, that's hard, man. You know what I mean? But I don't look at games and give them higher ratings because there's more hours of shit, right? I think that games should be good and the right length for what it is, right? Like this game, for example, like any Resident Evil game, right? You can like these old Resident Evil games, you could beat them in like 2 to 3 hours. You know what I mean? Let's see. I made it up, so it's fine. LOL. I was so frustrated at the time. That's the nonsense that came out. Yeah, Gabuda, Ichimuda. Yeah, that's fine. It has kind of like a rhythm to it. Here we go. But yeah, I think God of War will take Game of the Year. And I wouldn't be like if either got Game of the Year, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, I understand. You know what I mean? It's an even game. You know what I mean? But which one do I think will win? God of War definitely, right? Let's see. He needs to give me. What does he need to give me? The grenade launcher? Yeah, I can't give. He can't give it to me, right? I need the health herb. Okay. I need a heal. Get the red. So yeah. I don't know. I like maybe see the thing is like maybe with time my opinion will change, you know what I mean? But God of War, like blown away, dude. Okay. So good, right? So freaking good. The Silent Hill 2 remake looks good. Amazing as well. It looks good, but Harry looks really sad, okay? Like, my friend is a huge Silent Hill fan, and his biggest complaint is that Harry looks so... like, his face is all... Like, he's like... He looks fucking, like, 29. Let's see. Hey, is it okay if I pick your brain a little? I'm an artist, and I'm dealing with a lot of very frustrations regarding my craft. Yeah, dude. Yeah, tell me about it. What's your frustration, right? But yeah, I'm gonna talk in between just to keep other people entertained. You know what I mean? Yeah. So God of War, dude, like definitely gotta take the cake, dude. Right? There is no question in my mind. But if Elden Ring wins, you know, like that's fine too, because it's had a huge impact on the gaming community. So like that is an aspect. So like that may live in people's hearts more than the story of Ragnarok. But like, you know, it's a hard choice, man. It's a hard choice. I feel like this year didn't have too many games, but the games that we got were like, boom, dude. You know, like explosion, right? Where is... Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way again. Let's see. Okay, well, for starters, I've wanted to be an artist for over a decade, and I've been creative since I was a kid. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. No, you're stupid. You're stupid. Like, Jesus. I was about to commit suicide right there. Okay, get this herb. How's the audio, by the way? Is the audio okay? Because last time we had issues, and I'd like this to be a clean stream and make sure that everything is a-okay. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see, so I was heavily abused, and I also got sucked into the social media / political black hole. The abuse and the negativity weigh so heavily on me now, and I'm not sure how to funnel that into creativity. Okay. Yeah, political stuff, dude, that is just, you know, that's a mess, right? I think we could all agree with that. I think, well, like... Are you drawing now? That's the real question, right? If you're drawing now and you're having problems, versus you're not drawing but you have these problems, then I would just say, like, Oh, fuck. Here we go. Hold on. I really gotta concentrate for this. This is a bad time for serious talks. Give me a second. You fuckers. No, oh my god, I got it. Come on. This is very stressful. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. Come on. Oh, I fucked up. No. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus. Okay, so. Like I said, are you drawing right now, right? Because if you're drawing, then that's a more complex issue. If you're not drawing, then I would say get started, right? Because it's a great escape from the shit around us, right? Yeah, you guys don't want to read this, so whatever. Let's see, Cemetery Hill. I'm so glad I didn't grow up in the age of social media. Yeah, like I feel like for me it really entered when like I was in high school, right? But like imagine growing up with it, like growing it up like with like where that was the concept. You know, think about it. Like we were probably the last generation that was able to grow up without its existence and like be able to like play outside with a ball and shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like I feel like kids like they're to an extent, we are all kind of just bombarded with info now, right? Where it's kind of like too much information. You know what I mean? And like no matter what, I think that just messes with us, right? Like, sometimes just like before there would just be like you wouldn't really get so much info all at once every time, every day, all the time. You know what I mean? And I feel like that definitely is an aspect that is very negative about the current, way of things, right? And it's annoying, yeah. But let's see. Right now, no. This weekend's been rough. Talking about art being an escape. All of this junk revolves around a non-existent self-worth and a fear of insurmountable evil seeking upon my work. I'm an addict as well, non-substance. So, alcohol? Or, okay. So when it comes to self-worth and art, I think they're really good. Like that art is really good for that, right? Because like as you see improvement in your work, you'll see improvement in yourself, right? It's very helpful to have one thing that could be like separate from everything else where you are making progress, right? I think as like a therapy thing, it's very calming, right? It allows one's mind to have something to chew on that, for some people it's stressful, for a lot of people, for some people it's not stressful, depending on like your level of like involvement in art, right? Let's see. Let me see. My high school computer class was literally the old typewriter teacher teaching us to type while looking at the screen. That's funny. The Midwest is always 10 years behind. Lamau. What does non-substance addict mean? Prawn, Twitter? Yeah. Let's see. It's porn. I didn't want to be appropriate. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude. I've met a lot of people who have that thing. You know what I mean? It's just, like, you can't... You have to limit yourself. You know what I mean? Like... I don't know. Like, let's see. Perhaps a bit of paranoia. What evil is out to get you? I guess the evils of the world, right? I think that's his problem right now. Because, like, there is a lot of evil right now. And, like, like, the whole social consciousness that we're all getting right now is it's weighing on us, right? Yeah. So, Gabuda, I would recommend to you, start drawing, dude. You know, do a little bit. Just do a little bit every day, right? You could work on the same thing a little bit every day, and then maybe at the end of the week you'll have something worthwhile, right? I think that's really key. You know, if you only have like an hour, do it for an hour. If you only have 30 minutes, same thing, right? But you could work on one thing and let that gradually get better, right? If you have like absolutely no time, right? Let's see. I've just seen too damn much, the political rabbit hole, and just how objectively awful people are. I just don't get it. Why? Yeah. Well, quite frankly, politics is the perfect platform for people to show the worst sides of themselves, right? And like, it's always like a yelling competition. You're like, the thing is like it creates a like a view of people that may not be real or like the close thing to reality, right? Because like, you know, like in many instances, like people who you thought you would disagree with, if you met them in real life and you talked to them and you didn't talk about anything political, right? Maybe you're just talking about like how good God of War was, right? I think you would find that more relatable and less divisive, right? And like you'd be, oh yeah, we're friends, dude. But because people meet each other at a political front, it just boom, you know, it's just the worst. You know what I mean, right? Let's see. So I do tend to get started and focus, but then it's like a monster breathing down my neck and reminding me that I will fail and lose it all, right? Hey man, I think you're just thinking too extreme, man. You know what I mean, right? Like, art is not like, it should not be a scary thing. There is resistance when it comes to art, but like, if you view it as like, this is going to be something good for me, right? Then you get started and you just keep working at it, right? It will improve and you'll feel better, right? It's not a like, it's like, you know, when you work out, you're gonna start feeling tired. You know what I mean, right? But you know that like right now, in my eyes, what you have is just, you have a lot of energy in you, right? And it could be a lot of negative energy, right? Because of the political shit, and it's like bouncing around you, like going crazy, right? So what you need to do is to release, okay? You need to let that out, right? And art is a great way to do that, right? So you need to, but you can only do that by drawing, right? And then and then working at it, right? Letting your brain like occupy itself, right? I like, you know, and quite frankly, let's see. It's like my creativity is wrestling with how insignificant my desires are in the context of how bad things are, if that makes sense. I get what you're saying. Like how can art be important right now when there's like all this political upheaval and, you know what I mean, all this, you know, crazy shit, you know what I mean? Right? See, I want to go big, write novels, paint, do photography, all of it. Okay, well, see, that's there you go. See, your problem is your scale is too big, right? Your scale's too big. You're going like 500,000 steps forward, right? Right? If like to do the things that you're talking about would take like 5 years, right, or more, right? And so you're observing it from a large scale, right? What you need to do is shrink it, right? You could get those things done, but you would have to do it inch by inch, step by step, right? So instead of looking at it like and like looking at the impossibility of that, you need to shrink, right? And be like, well, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do right now? Okay? And like the worst, like if you feel anxiety, you just got to lessen it, right? Like I've gotten to the point where I like sometimes all I care about is the next stroke. Just boop, what's the next one? Hey, boop, what's the next thing, right? And then you you get better, and then you could start seeing things a little bit bigger in the bigger picture, right? But you want to decrease, okay? That's the whole point. Like right now you're like, I want to write novels, I want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Those are all huge things that are all like, you know, like they're too big in concept, right? So you're fighting with your brain's concept and the ability to create something in reality, right? So what you want to do is focus on creating something in reality, right? Which, like, that has logical steps which you can follow, right? So I would just, like, you know, scale it down, man. Scale it down, you know? And political stuff, you know, reduced. Right now it seems like you're a person who has too much input, right? And not enough output, right? So you need to, you know, reduce input, you know, and I know that's hard for some people. I know some people, they're very addicted to social media, and, you know, like I said, like you said, pornography, and, like, there's too much stimuli going on right here. You need to reduce that, okay? And you can't be afraid of being bored, okay? Oh, fucking, what the fuck? You're dead. You're fucking dead. You know, fuck these guys. I don't even care if I wasted ammo. You threw me into orange caution. You piece of shit. See, now it's hard to game, man, and talk about these more crazy things. Okay, so let me get to the comments. Let's see. I missed some comments. Whenever I get overwhelmed, I find an escape in nature. Going to expeditions, staying indoors to really conjure up negative energy. Yep, I was gonna just suggest that. Go take a walk in the goddamn park, right? You'll see that, like, hey, the world's not on fire, right? We're not dead. There's no nukes exploding, right? Everything here seems calm, tranquil, and fine, right? So, like, the political world does not reflect reality, right? Like, it's two very different things. So, like, right now you're just you let yourself get stuck in this negative place, and you're, like, you know, you've fallen into the pit holes, right? But the thing is like, that's okay, and what you need to do is get out of the hole, right? And that you know, that's easier said than done, but, like, get started on getting out, okay? What's the least effort step you can do to do that, right? And then take the next step, and then the next step, and then, you know, and then you have no idea how far you'll get, right? And then you'll find yourself feeling better. Maybe your work is better, right? But just focus on, like, the one thing, right? And if for me, I would choose art. You know what I mean? Right? Just one step, dude. You know what I mean? That's the key, dude. Just one step, right? Push everything else out, right? Make room on the table for your art, okay? And you, like, your art, that is a barrier, okay? That is a shield for everything else outside of the world, okay? In this place, this is your space. You have complete control over it, right? And this is a place where you can be you. There's healing. There's no outside forces, right? They're all outside of the barrier, right? And they may smush up against it. You may feel the pressure of it, right? But remember that art is the barrier. It's the safe zone, right? And if you create that for yourself, you'll create a positive, like, emotion towards art, right? And creativity, right? And this will allow you to find an escape, right? And, like, and you, again, you could see the improvement in the work. You'll see the improvement in yourself, right? So you gotta, like, the whole point, like you gotta start fixing, okay, the problems, okay, little by little, right? It doesn't have to be, like, you know, you don't have to wean yourself off completely off these things, but understand that, like, if you go, like, you need to limit yourself little bit by little bit, right? It's, you know, it's a thing you have to deal with. You know what I mean? These are, like, you know, there are people who are addicted to these things, right? And you know, and it happens, right? Understand that, like, this is a thing that happens to people, right? Like, it's not so uncommon, you know what I mean? So, like, so you don't have to beat yourself up for it happening, right? But what you have to worry about is improving. You know what I mean? Making it better, right? Let's see. So until also while you're young, also when you're a young man, we have so much pressure to be successful, and when we see so some guy on Instagram with a model of blue Lambo getting sad, feeling like a failure, remember that isn't reality. Yeah. I run a small business and go through all kinds of feelings of being a failure or not going enough. Should I be in Africa digging wells? Should I be an activist? What about all the homeless addicts, etc.? Remember, the world's ills are not your fault or responsibility. We all want to be an Ubermensch, Superman, after all. Let's see. Cannabis certainly helps. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Grocubus. I always remember having an optimistic point of view in life, and now that I've had deleted social media, I realize how much social media changed that for the worse. Now I have a clear head and can focus on me and the people around me. See, that's really good advice right there. You know, it's hold on, 4863, I think. Yeah, social media can be such a mess, dude. Right? And like, again, it's just the worst side of people, right? Like, and not just in like not in just what do you call it, like anger, but like vanity. You know what I mean?
Maybe I could use this.
Hold on, let the cutscene play.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup.
Oh, whatever. You guys don't care, but yeah, like, I would say again, just reduce, man. Reduce it, right? You don't have to go cold turkey. That may not work for you, right? But bring it back, you know? Like this, like you're like this way, that's the wrong way, right? When I go this way, I feel bad, right? So just, you know, back it up, slow and slow, right? Let's see. So I've just turned 36. I've wanted to be an artist for over a decade, but I spent years crying my eyes out, believing I couldn't have it on the basis of a giant lie. What, so you feel like an imposter or what? Like, my thing is like, okay, because here's the thing. Being an artist professionally, that's a whole different ball game than just doing work for yourself and on your own and maybe posting it on Instagram or whatever, right? That's a whole different aspect, right? If you want to do it professionally, that's a huge like task, okay, right? And maybe you'll get there, right? But just doing artwork, right, I think is an easier thing, right? So, you know, depending on what, let's see. When I was really young, I was told I suffered a head injury, and that led to me being abused, pumped with pills. I told I couldn't be a functioning human being. Let's see. Have had many suggestions. Let's see, hold on. I was told I couldn't live on my own, drive, have a family, and that I need to be institutionalized. Well, that sucks, man. You know, like, whew, yeah. See all that, and then you have the political stuff. That's gonna be a mess, right? But, you know, that's horrible, right? But like, what can we do now, right? Like, yeah, we like, you know, many people have suffered, you know, crazy abuse and like crazy stuff happening to them. Some worse, right? Some less bad, right? But at the end of the day, all we can really do is move forward, right? And try to make things better, right? You know, like things have Like, you know, we've hit the bottom of the barrel, guys. You know what I mean? A lot of times. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to like try to like, you know, invalidate the things that you've been through. Like, you know, like that's a huge factor of things, right? But, you know, we want to be better, right? That's the goal, right? So that we're not trapped in this preconception that people have of us, or even our own preconceptions, right? Like, we need to be able to take our situation and make it better, right? You know, and make it better step by step, man. You know, like you're like, you know, maybe your brain works differently than how I think or whatever, but that's okay. That's fine, right? What's really important is that you, like, if you really want to do that, you have to start taking the steps to improve, right? And like I said, art is a great platform for that, right? I just don't know your situation. I don't know how much time you have, right? But if you have very little time, you could still do something, right? Um, it's it's rough, dude. You know, right? Especially like, you know, some people, they're not, they have disabilities, right? And that could limit things severely, right? You know, um, and you know, I've dealt with my own disability, you know, with my hands and shit, right? But and it was it was really bad for a long time, right? In terms of like my mental state, right? Forget just the physical pain, right? But like, you know, like art kind of saved my life with that. You know what I mean? Art um, allowed me to have something where I feel like I could do something, where I have success in, right? And that by seeing the improvement in my work, it's, you know, it parallels your own improvement. You know what I mean? So it's a positive thing. You know what I mean? It's a good thing. So like, just don't, you know what I mean? Like, but you have to be willing to put in the effort to improve it. You know, right? And like, by doing that, I think you could help yourself. You know what I mean? Right? It'll create like the first like step in the long climb to being good. You know what I mean? And like feeling good. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. Um, yeah, I think we would need um, maybe some more context. Not like what happened to you, but like um, where you at right now. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. Let's see. Cemetery Hill says, "My nephew is disabled, deaf. He had a lot of he had a lot of the same issues trying to gain independence. His mom was glad to care for him when he was minor, and she got his benefits. Then he turned 18. Yeah, and then things turn around, dude. You know, I understand that very well, very well. Okay, right? Like, we live in a time where people cannot. It's financially impossible for a lot of people to be on their own, right? Um, and like for some people, that's not possible, right? So you might have to stand in a negative environment, um, and like some are more positive, some are more negative. But like, you know, dealing with family is its own thing, right? But you know, I don't know what your situation is in particular, so um, I guess I'll have to wait for an answer for that, right? But either way, like, you know, so I work. I've been living on my own for at least the past decade or at least with my roommates. The thing is that this lie of dependency is so deeply ingrained that it makes me afraid to try. I want a real home, a family, and I want to chase my repressed creative soul to the ends of the world. Okay. And your work is getting in the way with that? Getting in the way of that, or like what is this lie? What is the lie? Like I'm confused on that.
This way.
Okay.
Like, would you need to stay with your family in order to do this? Like, you know. And let me tell you, dude, chasing art to the ends of the world is not as glamorous as you think, okay? You know what I mean? Like, trust me, right? Like, I do that, and, you know, it's rough, you know what I mean? Like, I depend on my family, right? And, you know, they don't exactly make it good for me. They don't exactly make it nice for me, you know what I mean? Yeah. See, here's the thing, like, you know, when it comes to that, here's what I believe, okay? I've always thought that, like, some people think that they have to compromise and say, like, if I want a family, I can't do art. You know what I mean? If I want these things, I can't do the thing, right? But let's see. What I say is, like, you can do a balance, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. It's because I was always told, you can't do XYZ. That's a lie. I believe I'm not worth it. Okay, so you have like an insecurity about the success of things that you could do, right? Is that the problem? Like, because you've been told, like, oh, you're not good at this, you can't do that, right? Is that like the central issue? I know I'll need a job. Thing is, I want a job that will support my work, and I'm seeking it now. Okay, hold on. Wait, so are you currently working? I'm confused now. Let's see. Let me try to reread. I don't know. Like, well, either way, I'm just gonna try to give you advice that I would give anyone, whatever situation. Yes, that's exactly it. Even my uncle tells me, no, you'll never run an art business, when he doesn't get that I need his moral support. No, you don't. You don't. You don't need his support. Listen, you don't need anyone's support, okay? Listen, this art game, right? Like, when you're creative, it all has to be you, man. Okay? Like, that's the thing. That's the shitty part. But that's the part that will allow you to grow and no longer require people's support, right? Let's see. Yes, I'm working full-time at UPS starting next week. I'll be pushing 70 hours a week so I can make the money for supplies and pay my rent a few months ahead. Let's see. So many of my peers are just like this. Not uncommon at all. I'm 32. None of my peers voted recently. They all work in service. Dallas or KFC. Yeah. Crab bucket mentality. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, people who work a regular job think it's impossible that a creative job can do anything, right? And that's just the way it is, right? Let's see. They want you to do well, but not better than them. Yep, that's exactly it. Yeah. Like, you cannot expect, especially of the older generation, to support you on it, right? Like, it's like, you know, like I said, right now, like what I'm saying is, like, is it possible? Yes, it is possible, right? You can get that thing. It's just that it's extremely difficult, okay? And that is just the nature of things, right? Being an artist, especially now, is extremely difficult, okay? Right? But, you know, it's not impossible, dude. It's not. I do not think it's impossible. I think it's very possible, right? And there's a lot more platforms for people to be successful now than ever, right? It's just that people don't support art as a living, right? Even some people who work in the industry, right? People believe that the only money is by working for some corporation, right? And creative people are naturally more entrepreneurial, right? They are willing to take the blows, right, to work on something that they care about, right? And then those people become the future business owners, right? Because they have a creative idea, right? Let's see. Let's see. They want you to do well. Let's see. No. You want to do it. You can do it, and they know it. They just don't want to see it because that would mean that they didn't accomplish what was indeed possible, but they gave up. Yep. Yeah. It's hard to see others pass you. Some can't handle it. Yep. Yeah. Dude, some people just can't see other people being happy, and then they make all the comparisons about themselves, right? You know, like, but the artist's journey allows for one to not care about those things anymore. Like, it's so insignificant. You know what I mean? Right? That's why I'm expanding my horizons. I write 2, and I have 3 different novel ideas spanning 6 books. Not just, okay, Cemetery Hill, not just art. I'll throw small business in that bucket too. You clearly have a desire, chase it. Yeah. Okay, I agree, chase it, okay? But chase it correctly. Okay? Right? Like, let me put a very big emphasis on this, okay? Creative aspects or creative things take a long time to do, okay? No matter what it is, okay? And if you make your scope too big, if you create such a high expectation for yourself, you will fail, okay? You will, like, if you create a job that you are not prepared to do, you will fail, okay? That's just, and like, and your creation will be dead, and you'll feel horrible, okay? So, the key is to keep what you create. You have the ability to do it. That's what I'm saying, right? You need to know that you have the ability to make the thing happen, okay? Right? Because, like people, like, right now, I don't think you are in the mental state to create this grand vision of yours, okay? Right? A grand vision will take years to do, years, and a lot of time, dedicated time, and I don't think you have that kind of time, right? A lot of us don't, right? So, bring it back, really reel it in. Don't let your idea get out of hand, okay? Right? That's what separates a professional from someone who is just a dreamer, okay? You need to keep your expectations realistic. You need to have your creations be able to be created and within a realistic amount of time, right? So, for you, I recommend, hey, do a drawing, man. Finish a drawing, okay? Listen, a lot of artists, dude, they're all so ambitious. They have all these ideas. They have all this, and it's all unchecked creativity, okay? And quite frankly, like, those people never get shit done, Okay, it's never done. It's never like they're like, oh, I have all this, like, and like, I used to do that myself, right? Like, I'm not gonna say that I've never had a overly ambitious idea that was unrealistic in proportion, right? I still might do that in general, right? But the thing is, like, now I have a lot of projects under my wing. I've done a lot of things, right? I've created enough things where I feel like I'm comfortable with, like, okay, how long would this really take? Okay, how much effort would this really take? Am I prepared for that, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, when your scope will start off small, right? But as you get better, as you get faster, as you get better, right? You can increase the scope, and you want to challenge yourself, right? But you don't want to go too big. You don't want to make like a multi-year project that will never be done. Okay, that's just like, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Let's see, so one big problem I have is that I'm stuck between finishing work and doing the fundamentals. I have courses lined up. What do you mean? You mean you have school, like art school lined up, or what? Also, like, let's see. Let's see. Failure is part of the process. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you want a family, talk to a girl. If you want to write, pick up a pencil. Just know that your first piece won't be your greatest work, and the first girl you talk to won't be your wife. Let's see. I think we were saying the same thing. Start small, but just start. Yeah, I agree with that. You know what I mean? I agree with that. You know what I mean? I just don't want to overload this guy. You know what I mean? I just don't want to, like, push him over the edge. You know what I mean? With like, oh, I gotta get a girl. I gotta get this. I gotta write. I gotta make this. I gotta make Star Wars. Then it just blows up too big, and it's impossible, right? You know. So, for example, Draw a Box talks about 50%, 50-50 rule, 50% coursework, 50% doing my own thing. It's a question of where to begin. Okay. Well, my question is, how good are you when it comes to art, right? That's the key. How good are you? Okay. Like, and how talented are you, right? That is a factor. You know what I mean? Hold on. Oh my god, I forgot to get the thing. I feel like I'm like, I'm not even playing this game anymore. I'm just stuck in this conversation. I'm like, Jesus. Well, where to begin is, just draw something, man. Pick a thing and draw it. Okay? Right? I've been drawing for years on and off, but I never learned to draw. Okay, well then we're dealing with a worst case scenario, okay? You're older, you haven't learned how to draw, you know what I mean? Like, as like, like academically, right? And you're old, and like being older is like a huge part of the case right here. Okay, so, and here's what I gotta say. Okay, like, I've talked to people in your exact situation. Okay, right? I don't know if they're doing better or not, but like, quite frankly, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, you're not alone in this. Okay, here's what I gotta say. Being a professional, probably not gonna happen. Okay, you're too old. It requires too much effort. You're not gonna have the energy. It's not gonna be like. And if you're just starting out now, if you were skilled, then this would be a different story, right? Let's see. Let's see. I know the potential is there. I just don't know where to start refining it. So, like, I started with Mark Kringley's manga books. I'm a fast study, but my focus is in the toilet. Okay. All right. So let me first give you something to make you understand things. Okay, one, you gotta limit your expectations. Okay, right now, where you are, you're not gonna be. You might not be an industry leader. You might not be able to have a huge, super successful art career. Okay, but does that mean you won't be able to create the things that you want to create? No. Okay, right? You could still make the things you want to make, right? See, also, do you have a Discord server? I don't have a Discord, right? I'm hesitant on making a Discord. I want to make a Discord when I'm bigger. Okay. So right now, no Discord server. So yeah, that's just that's just the thing. I'm sorry. I'll make it when I'm bigger. Okay. Right now, my channel's too small to make a Discord server. Let's see. But yeah, so you're 36. You're unexperienced. You're not gonna be able to get to the level where you need to in the time that it would be beneficial to you. I mean, you could do it over time, right? It's fine, right? It's just that you might not have the energy to throw yourself at it anymore, right? But knowing that, it means, hey, I can still make the things I want to make, right? I can still do the things I want to do. I just have to understand that it's going to take more time, right? But you can still progress slowly, okay, right? You like 4 years of experience can be a life-changing amount of ability in your artwork, okay, right? It could be a huge change, a huge shift, right? You know what I mean? 1 year can make a huge difference. What, dude? Like for me, this past year, like I have like jumped like things that I've never thought it would possible. Okay, I made paintings that were like like fucking like 3 by 4 feet big, right? Like huge paintings, like gigantic. I never thought that I would like it's not that I never thought like it the fact that I accomplished that has given me great satisfaction, and it was hard. Okay, right? But like I've been doing art for so long now, right? And I'm only just getting to this stage, right? So for you, if you're just starting, you might not get good for 10 years, right? Like to the level in which like a professional would be, right? You know what I mean? Right? A lot of people, they try to hack their way there, you know what I mean? And like it could work for them, but it depends on where you want to be. But to be able to create the things that you want, you can always do that. Okay, you can always do that. It may just not be as to the level that you want. Okay, right? If you want super great, beautiful art, blah, blah, all like to this high level, that's gonna take. That's quite frankly, it's not within your timetable, right? But you can always get started, get better, and improve, right? One of my teachers, okay, in my school, right? He didn't do art until he was, in his 40s, right? And he used to work for Microsoft, right? And he was actually a very successful guy, but the call of art is always strong in people and never goes away, by the way. You know what I mean? So this this feeling will never go away. You know what I mean? It compels you to chase, right? Did I get the Oh my god. I'm so stupid. It was in the room with me. Yeah. So you just need to limit your expectations, okay? Second of all, working a very laborious job, okay? Working a very laborious job will get in the way of art. Always, okay? Let's see. Not to blow my own horn, but I'm a fast learner. I catch on to things really fast. My issue is that repetition is not my strong suit. Okay? Well, sorry, dude. Repetition is the game, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you could draw new things, right? If you're a fast learner, then that might give you a fighting chance. Okay? Right? But learning fast and learning how to draw well fast are two very different things. Okay? Right? Like, learning is just info. Performing is a whole nother game, okay? I know, especially because I bike back and forth to work. What does that have to do with learning? Hold on. Also, the resources of an adult has the abilities as are totally different from a wide-eyed 16-year-old. I don't think it's too late for you in any sense. Let's see. Art is creation, not career, in my opinion. Easy for me to say since I make my living elsewhere. Yeah. Well, I think art could be a career. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that, like, the thing is that your age really matters. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only 26, dude. You know what I mean? I'm still very young in the eyes of the world, right? But when I turn 30, like, that'll be very different. You know what I mean? Right? It's just, I don't, the thing is that the whole point is that I don't want art to scare you, okay? Because art is very scary. So I'm not looking to make a living right away, but I do want to be known as an author / illustrator one day, okay? See, that's possible. That is possible, right? You know? It would just have to be under your own thing. Oh, okay. The comment about biking was in response to having a laborious job. I have a laborious job and I commute by bike. Okay. Well, you know, that's a mess, right? So, what I recommend to you is like I let's see. I just read when I look. Hold on. I gotta focus on. So, what I'm saying about laborious job is that it takes the energy away from you, so that when you want to be creative, you have no energy to do it, right? So you need to be able to have the time to do your work, okay? Because I have friends who are good, really good, but they do a job that takes too much of their time, right? And like art takes time, so it's like it's that balance, right? So it's a hard thing to do, right? So what I recommend, you know, because you're in this situation, you have to do this, right? Let's see. Hold on. I disagree. When I look at art, I don't think how old was that creator? 60? Oh no. Yeah. No, I agree. No, I'm saying like from the people around you, right? Your family or society. You know what I mean? Like I'm not talking about like oh, you look at the age of the creator, that matters. Like no, that's not what I'm talking about. Let's see. I'm working on fixing it right now. I can't afford a car, but my uncle's trying to help me find a scooter. Man. E-bike all day. Cars are for boomers and yuppies. Not only does the job take energy, but it's so boring that your brain goes into creative overdrive and you burn out. Yeah, see, again, you just need to have an outlet for the energy. So just get started, dude. Just start, okay? Right? And if you can't think of anything, you know, or if the idea's too big, then just draw the thing in front of you, right? You have like a cup in front of you, draw the cup, okay? You have, you know, like a keyboard, draw the keyboard. You know what I mean? Right? I'm sensitive to age talk since I started my business late 25, right? Hey, dude, that's not even that late, dude, okay? Right? Like, but the thing is, like, you know, people are very concerned with age, you know, right? And, you know, like, we can't deny that it's not a factor, right? But how big of a factor? That's the question, okay? So some things are affected, some things that people think are affected are not actually, right? But we have to figure out that line. We have to know. We have to figure it out so that we can approach something realistically, right? See, we're all talking around the art, you know what I mean? Because that's how big of a factor that is, right? But to actually do the thing, right? That's actually the real hard part. That's actually the most difficult thing, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
like, there's a lot of things to consider, but at the end of the day, like, drawing is just, it's a simple act, okay? Like, you just, like, it could be, it's something that you just, like, you know, it can flow easily if you want it to, you know what I mean? You just need to start, okay? And you need to separate all the things outside of it from the inside, right? Like, let's see. In business, early 20s are normal since that's when Richie Riches finished college. I'm a high school dropout with a GED. Yeah. Well, you know, everybody has their own thing, right? You know? I would say, like, those things don't really factor that much. You know what I mean? Like it's all relative. Like, you know, people who are in their 50s will see you as, like, you know, 20, 25, and they're like, whoa, dude, you're so young, you know what I mean? And, like, you know, people in their 20s who look at 25, like, dude, you're an old ass man, right? None of that really matters, okay? You know what I mean? Let's see, hell, I didn't even have a bank account until I was 25. Yeah, whatever, dude. Like, people start off slow. Some people start earlier. Like, it's just a thing that happens, right? We can't let it factor too much into our lives. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? I could heal. I need to heal. But the thing is, making a long-term project, that's gonna fucking... That's where I'm like, okay, you know, hold your horses. You know what I mean? Let's see. 25, 7 years ago. Well, you have your little business, right? You know, you got things going, right? I already know that no actual job will satisfy me. Creativity, since I was a kid, the only thing that ever satisfied... Creativity, since I was a kid, is the only thing that ever satisfied my soul. I just want a job that's bearable. Yeah. And that's what I was about to suggest, right? You need to be able to find work that's not soul crushing, that's not mind numbing, okay? That will allow you to do the things that you want and be able to do, you know, creative stuff on the side, right? So what does that look like, right? Sometimes it could just be about reducing hours, right? Because you're working 70 hours, like that's like a huge amount of work time. So you're basically stuck in this loop forever working as a slave, right? And you not be able to do those creative things, right? So maybe you could work a lower paying job that gives you better hours, right? Or better yet, you could find a job that requires less of you, okay? Right? See, honestly, as sad as it is to say, success is an exception, not a rule. Every male in what would have been my graduation high school class is dead or in prison, save for 2 of us. Dude, that's crazy, dude. Sounds like you grew up in a rough place, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. Like, I found a labor job that only works 33 hours, 19 hours, but pays for 40 hours. I'm pushing them to get the job ASAP. I mean, that's better, you know, but, you know, the risk of injury is still there, right? But, again, reduce. Plan, okay? Plan. When you draw, have a regular time in which you do it so that your brain can just, like, easily just come into that mode, You know what I mean? Right? Like, planning is so essential, dude. You have no idea. I'm gonna get some water. I'm dying of thirst. I'll be back. All right. Okay, let's see. The system is also stacked against success. They want you to be a slave to your baseline desires, to use you as a battery to fuel their baleful machinations. Their baleful machinations. Yep, it's true. Nice fancy words there. Those are coming from the political rabbit hole, I'm guessing. Yep. That and my porn recovery coach / listening to anti-AI arguments. Let's see, but yes, I always felt public schools were also a bit too similar to prisons for my liking. Same vibe. Schools, work environments, offices, banks, take your pick. It's all by design. Yeah. It's because the thing is, here's the crazy thing, okay, right? They all, like, that's how the world works, okay? It works on the slave mentality, okay, right? And boomers have that in spades, right? It's just that before the slave mentality allowed people to have a living wage and all that shit, right? Now we are in a world where following that mentality will only get you will only like get you the most meager of means. They will give you the barest of scraps, okay, right? And so, like, that's why I feel like today you see a lot of, like, like, who, like, in our generation are the most successful people, right? They're the creators. They're the, like, YouTubers. They are, like, entrepreneurial types, right? They are people who are, like, like, who have, like, made something for themselves. You know what I mean, right? Whether it be, like, Patreon or, like fucking Kickstarter or what have you, right? Like, it's kind of weird because everything in today's society would tell you, like, hey, you should be a creative. You should be someone who, like, can take the chance. And, like, there's a lot of people who try and fail, right? But at the end of the day, right, like you see a lot of people our age and they're not doing very well, you know? So, like, why not take the risk? You know what I mean? Why not take the risk? Make something yourself, be fulfilled creatively, and make bank doing it. You know what I mean? That's, you know, like, I can't say that my channel isn't made with that, you know, hope, right? You know what I mean? I'm not saying, like, that's the reason I do things. I'm just saying that, like, I hope one day that the channel will do well enough to support me and my ability to create. You know what I mean? Right? And it's not like, you know, like, realistically, the channel, I don't think will ever get that big. Okay? Right? But the fact that I'm making an impact on people, right, I think says a lot about the content of my channel. You know what I mean? Right? And I just, you know, if it's just to help people, I'm fine with that too. You know what I mean? If it's just to have, like, these kinds of conversations and help people feel better about the status of their lives, you know, that's fine with me. You know what I mean? But, like, it's funny because they have that, and then at the same time, you have all these people with boomer mentality, right? They're like, no, all you gotta do is pick yourself up by your bootstraps, right? You know, hey, just work hard, just grind, lose your brain, you know, right? Just give your soul away to the fucking corporations, you know, who couldn't give a shit about you, right? And, like, and then people are surprised when, you know, people who are like a entire generation who is college educated doesn't want to do that. It's just like, this is stupid. This is like why would I do that? I am aware of what's happening. You know what I mean? And quite frankly, corporations just used to be, like, you know, better in general. Like not like, you know, maybe there was, like, you know, a lot of bad stuff, but, like, at least, like, the pay was, like, you know, like, it allowed you to live. You know, now, like, you can't even buy a house, right? So it's stupid. It's impossible. It's like we're put in a situation that is impossible for these boomers to even, like, live in themselves. So it's like, you know, like, what can you even say about that at this point, right? Hold on. Give me a second. Let's see. The most successful young people are the children of oil families, teenagers with $100 million in their bank accounts. Fuck my life. Or the class gap has never been bigger. If that recent story about Mick Gordon is any indication, grinding doesn't, or Mike Gordon, I don't know, grinding doesn't get creatives anywhere. The poorest people are as poor as ever, and the richest are richer than ever. Yeah. Yep. I agree with that. Okay. Listen, dude. Sometimes you need to grind. Okay. Like, you need to grind. Like, grinding is just to keep your life where it needs to be. The creativity can be what saves you. Okay. Right. That's the real key, man. You know what I mean? But, like, we're all going, again, we are pushing too far ahead, right? We're trying to make predictions. We're trying to make predictions on, yeah, Mick Gordon. Yeah. No, I know the story. But, like, the whole point is that, like, right now, we're pushing too far. We're talking about societal aspects. We're talking about things that are too big, right? And I feel like we're kind of only, like, increasing pressure on, like the thing right now. Like, you just gotta start small, man. You just take that one step, man. That inch. Next inch. Okay? Next inch, right? Start with a drawing. Start with a line. Okay? Get a piece of paper in front of you. Make a line. Okay? Then make the next line. Then make the next line. Okay? Then you have a drawing. Okay? Then you assess, is that drawing good? Right? If it's not good, what's wrong about it? can I improve these things, right? You know what I mean? And like try to fix it, right? Work slowly, you know, and gradually you're gonna get better. And this applies to so many other things in life, right? And like, you know, some people can't deal with sucking at something. You know what I mean? And like, all I gotta say to them is like, you know, well, shit, dude. You know, I guess you're just gonna do the one thing that you're good at, or like, just like do like a couple things where you're good at. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's all about doing these little things. You know what I mean? There isn't really a set path to success. Luck, talent, connections, and circumstances, along with so many other things, determine success. Yeah, it's true. The first step is just getting organized. I've been writing like mad to get a plan together. Right? Okay. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about any of that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's your thing. All I gotta say is, like, just start drawing. Okay? Right? If you get anything from my channel, is just start drawing, man. Okay? Once peak season at work is over, I'll have minimum of 3 months where my rent is already paid. That's when I'll strike. Yeah, you could do that. I would say in the meantime, you know, do a little drawing. Right? Because then, like, you know, because grinding like that, it makes you, it's like, that's in the mindset that you could do that without it sucking your soul away. Right, and making you feel horrible, right? Which clearly it has been, right? So that's why I gotta say, like, you gotta have a balance. You gotta have the soul sucking, and then the slight relief of the soul, right? With the creation, you get what I'm saying, right? You gotta have a little bit of something, okay? And like, you know, work on it slowly, you know. Make sure it's something worthwhile that you could be proud of, okay? And once you get that ball rolling, you could do it again and again. You get faster, you get better, right? But if you're starting at zero and you're looking at this huge thing, this huge daunting mountain, you're never gonna make the climb, dude. Okay? Let's see. Honestly, lists are so helpful for bringing things into reality. I had things in my head for years, and then I wrote them down. And accomplish them so much faster than I ever thought possible. Yeah, dude. You know? An old wrestling trick. Write it down to make it real. We'll never forget that. Wrestling? See, I don't know about this. I can't really comment on this because I never like I don't really write shit down. You know, because like I just. But that's my own thing. Like I never take notes when I was like in school or anything. I always did well just on my own. Let's see. I'll be drawing while I job hunt. I'll draw on my off time during peak too. Yeah. Yeah. Just like okay. Drawing while job hunting, that's those are two very different activities. I would just say, like, hey, just set a time for yourself to draw for, like, an hour, okay? Right? Like, at this time, I'm drawing for an hour, and that's all I do. And I concentrate and I focus on that, okay? Because, you know, I know, because you said you had a focus problem, right? You need to be, like, in order to create, you need to have focus. You need to be able to focus, right? So, I would say, no YouTube, okay? Music is okay, right? Because it could get you into the groove, right? No YouTube, no social media, no nothing in your phone to ding you, right? Just you and your work. That's it, okay? You and the paper, okay? You, the paper, the pencil, whatever medium you use, okay? Right? Just like it would, and it would really help if you did traditional medium. Okay, because digital allows you too many distractions. Okay, it's not simple enough, right? So do something simple. Do it for an hour. You know what I mean? Like, and I think you'll see and like do that for a couple months, right? And you'll never and like, you know, who knows where you'll be, right? I just know that at the end of the day you'll be in a better spot. You know what I mean? So let's see. I have an entire notebook of ideas and prompts written down. I wrestled from when I was 5 till I dropped out of high school. Yeah. That's pretty cool, you know. I used to have friends who wrestle, but, you know, I didn't, it wasn't for me, you know what I mean? One of the few good things in my high school days. That's good. Yeah, it's a good outlet to release energy, right? Like drawing, you know what I mean? That's the whole key, dude. It's getting energy and then getting rid of energy, right? Because if you store it up, it'll just eat you. It'll just blow up inside you. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't paint like every day, I would go insane, dude. Like oh my god. I'd be going so crazy. Okay, hold on. It's a boss fight time, so I gotta concentrate. But yeah, Gabuda, you know, good luck, man. Good luck with your shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping for the best of you. You know what I mean? Like, and for you know anybody else who is listening in, or you know what I mean? Like, it's rough right now, man. It's rough. You know. You got all these people saying this or that, and what's the right way, and it's just like just ignore all that, man. Just follow your instincts, okay? Let them lead you to good and worse places, okay? Because you're training your instincts to follow your voice, okay? And when you follow your voice, you know, it may start off rough, it may be nasty, but then you might get where you want to be. You know what I mean? Or at the very least, you'll be in a better place and you'll know that you followed your heart, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, right? For good or for worse, right? Okay. Billy, no! Fucking no. No, 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 no. Oh. Only 2? I'll take it. Fuck it. I'm not even mad. Dude, those monkeys are fucking assholes, dude. Alright, who let the lab rat out of his cage? Yeah. Well, they're all kind of going about, you know, making my day a little bit worse. Those guys are fucking assholes, dude. Oh, the leeches took it out. You pieces of shit. I gotta step on all of them. Yeah. Give him a nanner. Monkey love nanners. That sounds vaguely racist for some reason. I know it's not, but like it feels like it. Oh my god. Okay. Now we can go. Alright, let's go rescue Billy. I might not even need these, but fuck it. We'll take them along. No. I was like, should we save now? But I'm like, no, we're fine, dude. But yeah, man. Get started, but keep at it, man. Keep at it. That's the real, like, getting started is easy, dude. I mean, it's not easy, but, like, that's just the beginning, okay? It's being able to stick with it. That's the real key, man. You know what I mean? Finally, we get the Magnum, and I don't even have the ammo for it. Oh my god, that's so ass. Should I think, no, you know what? I think there's a way back. Hold on. Or later on in the game. Whatever, fuck it. I don't want to deal with this. I ain't going all the way back. I'm just going to use the ammo I got. Also, it would probably be good to leave those toxic political / social places that pretend to have the moral high ground. They just don't help anyone. They just hurt. Yeah. It's true. Yeah? It's true. Those places are a fucking mess, dude. And I wouldn't want to mess with them. You know what I mean? Okay. So. Let's leave these here. Let's grab the Magnum. Grab that good old Magnum. And now let's go. But yeah, yeah, I don't, like, don't want to get your hopes too high, right? You want to keep it realistic so that you can actually accomplish something, right? But getting something started is so much better than having nothing, right? So, draw something, write something, you know what I mean? Keep at it, make it worth it. And you know what, dude? Even if it's not, like, something that you could use later, it's fine because it helped improve you, right? So that's really a key aspect, you know what I mean? Yeah, see all this pistol ammo. I don't even have my pistol. Okay. Let's... I have too much fucking shit, dude. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, sorry. I thought I thought I heard something fall somewhere, but no. Okay. Fuck. I might have to load my game.
Resident Evil 0.
Let's see. Hot take: being addicted to prawn is healthier than spending time around those toxic SJW types. Oh, definitely, definitely. It's no, that realm is just there to make you angry and feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a place that's bad for the soul. You know what I mean? Is Gabuda still here? I don't know if he's still here or not. Let's see. Because then all my advice would be moot. I guess not. I guess anybody who's watching this might find this helpful for later. Okay, he's here. Alright, cool. But yeah, man, you know, it's... Don't let these things overwhelm you. You know what I mean? Don't let these things destroy your mind and put you in a place that leaves you, like, not able to do anything, right? And, you know, we're talking so big, but the act itself is very small. You know, it's just a drawing. Little kids can do it. You know what I mean? So, you know, if they can do it, we can do it, right? It's just that we have a lot more on our plates. You know what I mean? As humans, but they don't have to be. They don't have to be completely overwhelming, right? God, I might regret this, but to take the pistol. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that should work. I don't think we need the hook shot anymore. Okay, so equip. Billy doesn't matter. Okay, boss time. Let's just skip this time. Fuck, fuck, fuck. It is just 2. Wow, dude. Fuck you. Let's see. So where would you say the balance between drawing and reading? Reading what exactly? Are you talking about, like, how to get better, or are you talking about like just reading in general? What do you mean? Fucking bitches. There you go. Gotta kill them every time, dude. Every time. Hold on. Well, here's what okay. I read at night. I read at night on my table, onto my tablet. Yeah, I would read, like he says, at night before you go to sleep. Right. I like to. When I read, I tend to read like right before I sleep. It kind of like lets me gradually go into sleep. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm actually reading right now. Writing Fantasy and Sci-Fi by Orson Scott Card. That's cool. Yeah, read at night, dude. Right? Read right before you go to sleep. You know, or like an hour before you go to sleep. I don't know. It's up to you, right? But when it comes to drawing, you know, I'd say the bare minimum is like, or not the bare minimum, but like, bare minimum is like 30 minutes, but like the best for like someone who has absolutely no time is 1 hour. You know what I mean? Also, audiobooks on commutes. Like I said, I can't recommend an e-bike enough. Perfect unless you need a truck with equipment. Yeah. Yeah. So I would just say, you know, draw for an hour, read for an hour, you know, if we want to give it some numbers, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say do one and then do the other. I would say do one and then, like, you know, like hopefully you draw not too late, right? I would hope that you're like decently awake for your drawing, right? And when it comes to reading, you could kind of like drift into sleep or whatever. Like that's more okay. You know what I mean? Let's see. I would also recommend reading fantasy or sci-fi books, not just how-to books. Yeah, reading good, like whatever you want to make, reading or watching a good version of it is always good. You know what I mean? Like if you want some good sci-fi, watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Okay, like I love that show. Okay, right? Like that is such good sci-fi. It's like Mass Effect in a show. It's like Mass Effect the show. Okay, like when I saw that show, I realized I'm like, oh, this is where Mass Effect got everything. You know what I mean? Like clearly, you know what I mean? But yeah. You know, and if you get good enough, right, and you like your writings enough, you could do something like a light novel, right, where you have, you know, mostly writing with sparse illustrations here there, for certain moments. You know what I mean? It's really up to you what you want to make. You know what I mean? But, you know, some people were like, no, I have to make a comic, and you know, it's like, it doesn't have to be that crazy of a thing. You know what I mean? Let's see. Weekends are my largest slots of time. Also the times where I have the most difficult time being productive. Well, you know, if you're being swamped at work all the time, you know, it's no wonder that you would take the time that you have off to really, you know, be unproductive. You know what I mean? Because that's really the only time. That's why I'm saying the balance is so important. You know what I mean? Let's see. That is awesome that you read, though. Not many people do these days. You are definitely a thinker. From what I've seen, just don't overthink. I'm an obsessive overthinker. Not good. Hey, dude, I'd overthink too. Everyone overthinks. Okay, that's just a normal like. In most cases, people overthink. Okay, I've met dumb people who overthink. I've met smart people who overthink. Right. The whole point is, and like I've rarely met an underthinker, right? Those are people who are just brain dead. Okay, you know what I mean? Aside from Lord of the Rings, what are some good fantasy books? My novel is going to be a fantasy. Let's see. Fantasy books. Okay, well, this is not exactly fantasy, as it is set in a fantasy-esque like storytelling, right? You should read Gates of Fire by Stephen Pressfield, right? Oh, dude, what am I doing? You should just read the Stephen Pressfield books about like the war and art and the artist's journey, like and doing the work and all that stuff. His books are fantastic. You know, oh yeah, Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah, that's Game of Thrones. Like who doesn't know that, right? But really recommended reading, dude. The Stephen Pressfield books on art and like and everything, right? Just look him up, dude. He is a fantastic author, and you should. And if you want a good fantasy novel from him, read Gates of Fire. Okay, it's basically about the Battle of Thermopylae, right? With the Spartans, okay, versus the Persian Empire, right? Really good book, really great themes, really hits hard. It's such a good read. It's gonna be slow at first. It needs to build its characters, but like by the time that you reach the end, if you're not a changed person by the end of that book, I don't know. Like I don't know what the hell's gonna change you. You know what I mean? Let's see. Dune is iconic, as can be. Yeah, Dune's really good. See, already did The War of Art, got me out of my graveyard shift, which was on the verge of literally killing me. Damn, dude. Graveyard shift where? Let's see, Wheels of Time by Robert Jordan. Yeah, Wheel of Time's good. Yeah. Gotta save. Percy Jackson's good. Yeah, I like their books. I read those books. The movie doesn't do it any favors, you know what I mean? But the books are good. Yeah, but these are all like these fantasy books are too like young adult. You know what I mean? You need to start reading more like more adult fantasy, right? Like Game of Thrones and shit. You know what I mean? Right. But yeah, I definitely recommend Gates of Fire. By Stephen Pressfield. Like read that fucking book, dude. Like I want to recommend that book to more people. You know what I mean? He also has Man at Arms, which was also really good, and that is set in a more like medieval times kind of environment. So FedEx. I worked there for 2 years. There was a point where I got hit by a car in the winter on foot, and still worked the ship. Jesus, dude. Fucking, you trying to whiplash for fucking FedEx, dude? Oh my god, dude. That's horrible, dude. Are you still injured? Like how how bad were you injured from that? Jesus, dude, you got hit by a car, you still went to work? Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god, I have no space. Oh, fuck this ink ribbon. This ink ribbon could suck a dick, dude. Damn. If Percy Jackson came out when I was younger, I would have been all about it. Just barely missed it. Yeah. That's how I feel about Harry Potter, right? Because it was like a little bit older than my generation. Wanna play some fucking games? We'll play some fucking games. Come on. Fucking bitch-ass hunters, dude. That was the whole reason I restarted this run, dude. Because of these fucking hunters. Okay. He never stopped either. He saw me stand up and gunned the engine. What a piece of shit, dude. What a fucking asshole. Like, are you okay? Like, did you got, like, are you still, like, injured? You know what I mean? Or was it just, like he just hit you and, you know, like, you know, you got, like, some minor bumps and bruises, you know what I mean? Like, because if it's, like, worse than that, you could, like, you know, you should sue or some shit. Like I mean, it's 2 years ago, so it's, like, whatever, but, like, you know, like, I don't know. If it was worse than that, then I'd be, like, you know, I'd be fucking pissed. I read a ton of history. Genghis Khan lived quite the life. Many great real-life stories. Many great classical Chinese literature. Oh, no, I'm good. This was winter about 2 years ago. Yeah. Okay. Alright. As long as it didn't create, like, permanent damage, you know? I never tracked him down. Yeah. Yeah, well, would he go back, you know? Like, fucking... What a dick, dude. Was it another employee, or was it, like, a customer? Like, what like... That's crazy, dude. God, I have no room for anything. I feel like I'm about to get in a boss fight. I can't remember exactly, but I think there's a boss fight coming up soon. Like a real boss fight, like not like a... Yep. Oh, definitely. Yep. Okay. All right. We'll do it. I'm actually loaded up to the T with weapons and shit, so it's not that crazy. Get my magnum equipped. So, no, it was just a guy driving down that road at midnight. I walked there at 10 p.m. because I wasn't going to ride that bike in the freezing rain. Yeah. Dude, that sucks, dude. You know? Wow. Wow, you hit someone in the middle of the night, didn't see if they were okay, and then drove off. Like, he could have easily killed someone, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked. I don't respect that in any regard at all. Like, the audacity, dude. You know what I mean? He probably just like, I don't want to get sued. I don't want to, you know, like, you know, just fucking ran off. Coward. The roads were all frozen. I wouldn't have been able to stop the bike if I rode to work, so I just hoofed it. Oh my god, yeah. Dude, see, I live in California, so I have no, like dealing with ice roads, like, I would hate that, dude. You know what I mean? Fuck that, dude. Oh, fuck. My back.
You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait, I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
Yes, but we got separated and...
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
I never saw him again.
And then he died in the first game. I never saw him again. Let's see. I'm so glad I work the day shift now. Yeah, that sounds much better. Fuck, I have to drop something. You see, dude, Rebecca has a whole little arc in this game, dude. You know? Oh, wait, yeah, there's a key right here, right? Okay, alright. Okay. If people are able to work night shifts, I conclude they aren't human. They're skinwalkers. Yeah, in that weather, like shit, dude. I hope they pay you better for working that time. Alright, it's boss fight time, so excuse me if I don't look at the chat. Wait, does that mean Rebecca is technically the first one to fight a tyrant? Fuck, here we go. Oh! I got no healing items either. This is real bad. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, no, no, no. Shouldn't go that way. I should go for his weak arm. Okay. Okay, I'm in orange. I think I could take 2 hits, maybe. Oh, you fucking... Oh, dude, I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. Oh, fuck, fuck. Damn it. Let's see. Let's see. So, I came across a rolled over car one day on my way home from work. Dirt road, middle of nowhere. No cell service in either direction. Notice of hazard lights still on. Stop, there's a freaking guy in there. Holy shit, that's crazy. I break the window and cut him from his seatbelt. He's alive, but in shock, whimpering, so I get in some water from my truck. Holy fuck, dude, that's crazy. Did he tell you how it happened? What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Lucky you were there, dude. Jesus. When I handed him the water, his face changes, turns to an angry sneer, and he tries to sucker punch me. Misses by a mile. I think he wasted out? What? He wasted out? What? Like he was wasted? Like he was drunk or what? Okay. Well, that last thing did not go very well. Okay, let's try it again. I put him at arm distance and put my hand on my gun. He sat back down and says, I don't need your help. Leave. So he was drunk. He was on drugs, obviously. Jesus, dude. That's crazy. Oh my god. And what did you do? Did you just like back up and leave, you know? Wow, like fucking, you know, make me regret helping you, Jesus. You know what I mean? Was just so crazy how he went from whimpering to homicidal in an instant. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, I'm like, that's crazy, dude. No, I don't have to do, wait. Oh my god, I have to do this again? Fucking Christ. Yeah, dude, that's insane, man. You know, maybe I should try using the Magnum on these guys, and then using the grenade launcher on Big Boy. Okay, I fucked up. I gotta restart.
Resident Evil.
I think he was planning on knocking me out and then taking my truck. He may have had something illegal in his car. Yeah, dude. You had a gun too? Like, that's like, what do you call it? Do you have like open carry or like concealed carry or what? Like, not that I'm like against that or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I think people have the right to protect themselves. You know what I mean? But I'm like, why would you try to punch a guy who has a gun right there? You know, like in the open. You know, I don't know. But like, yeah, clearly he was not in the right state of mind, dude. You know, like I'd be like, to get the fuck out of there, dude. Jesus. So I leave and send the cops in an ambulance. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what else could you do in that situation with that crazy guy there? You know what I mean? Fuck, dude. Jesus. Did he say anything as you were leaving? Like, what else did he say anything more than after you like got him out of there, or you left? Okay, okay, I've got a solid reading list now. Lord of the Rings, God, Game of Thrones, Merlin, Gates of Fire, and Man at Arms. It's Man at Arms, not Men at Arms. Dude, that's like some GTA shit, dude. You know, you randomly encounter a flipped over vehicle, you help the guy, and then he tries to fucking punch you. You know? And he's like high as shit, dude. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? And you're armed, and like... Oh, wait. No. Okay. Fuck, dude. And they give me no healing items here either. Dude, I'm still like, I can't believe that happened, dude. You know? Like, that's so, like, no good deed goes unpunished, you know what I mean? Also, had to tell some old lady to not help him, and cops were on the way. She looked at me like I was crazy. Yeah, well, I mean, if she saw what happened, if she actually saw what happened, then she wouldn't be thinking that, you know what I mean? Open carry, Colorado. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, why, like, you know, if it's open carry, then he should be able to see that you got a fucking gun, dude. So, like, why try to punch you, you know, fucking idiot? You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess, you know, being drugged out doesn't help his perception either, you know what I mean? Was nutso. Yeah, clearly. Clearly he was nutso. Jesus. Okay. Really, no health items, nothing. Just kept yelling, I don't need you, leave, I don't need you, leave. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'd just be like, alright, dude. Fuck, dude. You know? Fuck me for being a good Samaritan, you know? Jesus. Oh, and I forgot the... Whatever. Let's just kill this guy. Let's just... Oh my god, dude. My brain is not working. There we go. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah. Let's see if we could get this fucking bitch-ass boss dead. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my fucking God. I forgot the strat. Is it just fucking shoot him and hope for the best? Oh, my fucking God. Okay. Give me a second. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Whew. Had to stretch a little bit. Okay, so I think at like 3 o'clock we'll call it a stream. So we'll have like, I guess, another 25 minutes of streaming. Yeah. You know, if there's anything you guys, you know, is there anything else you want to talk about, Gabuda? Like, you know, what you want to pick my brain about?
0.
Okay. Let's run this again. Okay, this time we leave this. We go to the thing, and this time we bring the explosive rounds. I'm just making a list for groceries right now. Going to bulk order after peak. Stuff like tea, honey, etc. Okay. Dude, now that I think about it, dude, Rebecca is kind of a fucking badass, okay? Like, she's by herself. She kills 2 hunters and then has to fight a tyrant. Like, all in a row. Like people don't give Rebecca enough credit, dude, for being a badass in Resident Evil. Like, oh, she's small, and I'm like, have you seen, like, what she's actually, like, accomplished? Come on, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna let you walk here, all the way. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I spit on you. Puh. Let's see. I love my tea and honey, lol. Let's see. Got my wisdom teeth out the other day, not fun. Dude, when they got my wisdom teeth, they didn't pull it out. They literally smashed the tooth, like they broke it, like. See, also Resident Evil was among my favorite game franchises growing up, still is, yeah. Dude, like, Resident Evil has such, like, this universal appeal to it, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, you know, I like Silent Hill, but it is not a Resident Evil, okay? Like, I think that, Resident Evil is just usually just a better made product. You know what I mean? Like, design-wise, it's just better. It definitely lends itself to much more replayability than honestly, like, the Resident Evil games are, like, some of the most replayable games there are, dude. Okay, let's drop another save. So I don't have to do this bullshit again. Grab it, Rebecca. Grab it. I was just complimenting the game. Grab it. There we go. Okay. Let's pop another save, so I have to do that stupid hunter bullshit again. You ever play this game? Cemetery Hill? I feel like a lot of Resident Evil fans did not play Zero. You know, they usually play the other ones, you know what I mean? Like 2 or 4. You know what I mean? Or remake, you know. I feel like Resident Evil 0 isn't on the top of people's list usually to play. No. Okay. All I want to do is just kill this tyrant before I end the stream, dude. Rebecca is bae? Yeah. She is, dude. Yeah. And I feel like she's definitely a character who has not received a lot of love from the creators, like even, you know what I mean? You know what I would love, dude? I would really love an RE0 remake. Like, I'm like, if they did that, I'd be like, wow. Like, you know, like, I'd be like so surprised. You know what I mean? So maybe like I think the fans. I guess I don't know. Whatever. Maybe not the fans. Maybe I think the fans like her, but they don't really like RE0. You know what I mean? But like I like RE0. You know what I mean? And I think using like this would be a great game to have a remake in. You know what I mean? Because it's old enough. Because like, what are they gonna do? Like remake Resident Evil 5? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel appropriate. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I could accept it, but like, it just feels like it doesn't really need the facelift like the other games. Go, 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 go. Just shoot. Just shoot. Just shoot. Just unload. Oh my god, he still got me. Okay. Just fucking, just shoot. Yeah, you fucking bitch. See, dude, Rebecca did that, okay? This scrawny ass, like, teenager ass looking girl. Fucking first person to kill a tyrant, dude. Or I guess, like, down him or some shit, you know what I mean? Before any of the other characters did anything in Resident Evil 1. She was out here, killing tyrants and shit. What's level 1? Does it go back to the mansion? Can I get my ammo? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Might as well. What's up, old train? Still on fire, I see. Silent Hill is Resident Evil's edgy kid bro. Yeah, definitely. Like how you said kid bro? I'm like, yeah, definitely. Like I like everything around Silent Hill. Like the story, the like visuals, right? It's the gameplay that I don't like for Silent Hill. Like it feels janky, you know? And these, like the Resident Evil games, they don't feel janky. They feel like really well polished and made. So, you know what I mean? There we go. I played them all at least once, but it had a habit of selling my old games to get new ones. So much regret. Yeah. I mean, you could get Zero in the first remake, like remastered now on Steam. That's what I'm playing right now. I really recommend it. You know. No choice as a broke teen / 20-something. Yeah. I mean, I used to do that same thing. You know what I mean? Before everything became digital. I have some games that I kept, right? If I really liked the game, I kept it, but like a good amount I would just sell to buy new games. Combine. Alright, dude, we got that magnum ammo? Damn, dude. It was worth leaving there. What's on level 2? Let's see. At the end of the day, I have a dream. I want to get out there. I have a dream that I want to get out there. My art has things to say, and all I want to do, all I want is to make the world beautiful again. I will sacrifice whatever is necessary to get what I'm after. Yeah. Hey, dude. I feel the same way. You know what I mean? I'm working my fucking ass off, dude, to get there, right? And I'm glad at least people, you know, feel the same way, right? But, you know, my thing is, how do we get there realistically? You know what I mean? How do we, where does the idea, where does the vision and reality meet? You know what I mean? Is there another one? Okay. 3 hunters and a tyrant, okay? Okay, I gotta heal, so... leave those on the floor, grab these. Oh yeah, that's another thing in the other Resident Evils. You always had to use the item box. But in this game, you just fucking drop it on the floor, combine, use, pick your shit up again. You know? That's a great feature. And it makes sense, like, logically. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, art needs people who are willing to pay the price, dude, to make really good art. You know what I mean? And it's not, I don't think it has to be that crazy either. I feel like once you've done something significant, you'll kind of you'll attain a certain level of success where you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore. You know what I mean? And then you could start really just worrying about the creation instead of like worrying about like, you know, paying rent and shit.
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer amuse me. Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Yeah, nothing will stop me from getting my revenge. You can't stop me, bitch. Billy, no! Okay, we are in the final area of the game. Let's see. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna end the stream. I think we've done quite a bit. We had a nice conversation. It's been a blast. And you know, dude, for an impromptu stream, I think that was a success. You know what I mean? Here we go. It's a good place to stop. I'll probably just finish the game on my own, but, you know, like, this was a little fun little time, dude. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. Currently collecting all of the RE on PS4 and also fixed my old PS2. I have a much bigger ambition than just making my own stuff, but I'll talk of that another day. Yeah. Beautiful sentiment. I would love to see your art once you're comfortable putting it out there. Oh, don't worry. You'll see that shit, dude. Don't worry. Let's see. I really appreciate the help, man. Yeah. Hey, dude, you know, of course. You know what I mean? Like, if artists don't stick up for each other and with each other, then who will? You know what I mean? Because the whole world's against art right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, glad to have helped you. I'm glad you're in a better mental space than you were earlier, right? Yeah, you know, look forward to more content, guys, right? Maybe I'll do another stream. You know, this is pretty fun. Maybe I'll do another game stream because it doesn't put so much pressure on me to, what do you call it? Like, do a review, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.